Introduction to NoSQL databases. First of all, database concept of NoSQL. A database is an organized collection of data typically stored and accessed in electronic file. Databases are designed to the vision that will store data and manage the large amount of information. They are fundamentals to various applications ranging from simple data storage solution to complex system and that supports to the high transaction volume operations function like that banking, e-commerce, enterprises. The key concept of database is database management system. A DBMS is a software that interacts with the user's application and database. It's said to the capture and analyze the data. It allows users to create, read, update and delete database in the functions like that. These are to the code functions, CRUD. For example, databases is the simple, everyone knows that is example MySQL, PostgreSQL, Oracle, Microsoft SQL Server and MongoDB. MongoDB will be the new concept of this advanced database and web technologies part. MongoDB composed used to the databases also store to the values with the help of these code operations. Data models define how data is structured and stored in the databases. The common data model includes to the relational. Next, relational model. This relational model data is organized into the table format. This table defines the relationals of these databases, and these tables also describe to the rows and columns. And in SQL uses the managing and update to the query. Okay, this is to the also used to the structured query languages, also called to the SQL languages. NoSQL model. This NoSQL model designed for specific type of data and queries often used in a big data and real-time web applications. Okay, for example, that will include a document-based key value, column family and graph databases. The schema is a blueprint or structure of these databases that also defines how data is organized into the tables, fields, relationships, indexes and constraints. This is called to the schema of this database. Tables means these are the SQL databases used to the tables. Inside that tables, rows and columns also allowed or present. In the relational databases, table is a collection of related entries consisting of these rows and columns. For rows means records of these databases and column means attributes or fields of these databases. Each row represents a unique record and each column represents the data of this attribute. The primary key and foreign key. Primary key is a unique identifier for each record in the table. It represents to the each record uniquely identified. This key helps to the identify the unique data of this table. Foreign key means this key helps to the table with the uniquely identifies the row for another table. This establishes the relationship between the two tables. This is called to the foreign key. Indexes means indexes are used to speed up the retrieval of data from a database by creating a quick lookup reference for rows in a table. SQL, everyone know that SQL function. SQL is a structured query language that will communicate with the relational databases with the help of the data manipulation, and this allows to the insert, update, delete functions. Or like that, database management also used to the create tables, delete, manage users tables, permissions, and like that all the functions that will be used in the structured query languages. Normalization is the process of organizing data in database that to reduce the redundancy and improve the data integrity. This is called to the normalization. Normalization also involves the dividing or different large tables into a smaller unrelated table and defining the relation between them. These are the normalization. Transaction is a sequence of operations that perform a single logical unit of work. The transactions are essential for maintaining the integrity of the database, initiating all the operations that seduce to the aesthetic properties, atomicity, consistency, isolation, and durability. This is called the transition of